Brian, what are some things that you see agents are doing now that is working well, and what are you coaching some of your agents to do and to focus on?
Yeah, great question. So we're coaching agents to not qualify, to not judge your lead, to assume good, right? Somebody looking at $1 million house probably has a good credit score, probably has money in the bank, probably has a job. It's not critical to start qualifying the prospect, even if it's a lower price point. If they're looking at a $200,000 property, they're probably in that price point.
Now, why I want to stop you there because that might be counterintuitive to some agents, especially some agents who have been in the business a long time that were always trained to qualify first. Why this shift? Why are you having agents take a different approach?
Because I don't want to sound like a salesperson. And when you qualify, it's self-serving. You can't disguise it. There's a time to qualify, and I'm not suggesting we don't qualify, but the goal is to get an appointment. And rarely do I get an appointment with somebody because they want to put their house on the market today. I get an appointment by talking about the things that they can do before they put their house on the market. They're much more open to talking to me or talking to you, an agent, if you're adding value. So some of the things you could offer a seller, for example, are, hey, Mr. Seller, I understand you're not ready. They're going to tell you, we're not ready. You're calling the lead back and they're going, we're not ready yet. We're not doing anything for 3 months. No problem. When the timing's right, do you want to maximize your home's value? There are things you can do now, way before you put your house on the market. I can give you inexpensive tips of things you can do to increase your home's value, point out things you might be thinking of doing that you don't have to or shouldn't do that'll save you additional time and money. And there's no cost or obligation for this. It's what I do. I'm going to be in your neighborhood.
Now, let me stop you there for a second. What about with buyers? Like, what's the conversation or the dynamic work with a buyer? Yeah.
Okay, so they're looking at properties, and we know that buyers want selection. They don't look at one house and buy it. So they've entered your funnel. They've looked at something. You call them back and go, are you interested in great deals in the surrounding areas? Or are you only interested in a particular property? They say, whatever, we're only interested in that property. Well, the reason I ask is at our office, we have a buyer advantage program. And if we know what you're looking for, what price range, what style, what amenities are important to you, we can give you instant real-time access to the homes that become available as soon as they become available, with interior, exterior pictures, days on market, and other useful information. Would that be helpful? And when they say yes, now I can say, well, when's a good time to get together? Slow play it, gang. Slow play it. Don't press. Do you need to buy a house this weekend? Don't do that. Slow play it. There's no obligation to buy.